Yeah, Kyle, maintenance. Matthias has a family matter that he will rejoin us tomorrow.
Well, how are you keeping things interesting? I noticed you did a 4-on-4 today, a little bit different. How are you going to keep things interesting this week?
Yeah, I don't think we have to do anything to keep these guys motivated. They are motivated. They don't want the season to end, much like we talked about last season. They know and they feel they're continuing to build on things, and they want to keep building. So, that's a nice position to be in for us as coaches, to not have to try to motivate anybody. They're very self motivated.
Isn't that a little different, though? Haven't you been on teams, coach teams, assistant head coach, where the end of the season it's kind of a struggle to keep guys going?
Yeah, I mean it does happen. Um, I can tell you that this is you want to set up your culture and in your environment um, with this in mind. Just every day should be. And the guys on their way to the rink should be energized for the day. They should not want a season to end. And so everything you do as a coach is really to make sure that happens. If you can assure that the guys are enjoying going on the ice every day, they're gonna their attention's maximized, their attention to detail is maximized. So anything we present to them as coaches is way more effective. So, the foundation of anything that I've ever done and been around with is the players have to have fun playing. They have to. That's why I became good at this sport, because they have the passion for it, and everything we do as coaches is to protect that.
Owen, his life is uprooted. He joins you guys, and for us, maybe it seems kind of easy. He's in the NHL, but I mean, to just leave that and to come here, like how, in your experience coaching, how hard is that for guys to he probably has homework to do.
I
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does. I mean, that side, he still does have homework. He still jumps online for classes and exams and things like that. But the drive to playing hockey is something that all of these guys have. I mean, they're just driven toward it. So much of their attention goes to it. So I don't know that they really feel the effect in his case of, he's played with the World Junior team, he's played with the Canadian Olympic team, he's played with the University of Michigan, he's played with us. I don't think he'll even realize all that happened until he decompresses, because to him it's hockey. It's exciting for him. I think each challenge has been exciting for him. So, but I'm sure when the season finally ends and he gets a little time to sit back, he'll realize, ooh, this is what a free day is like.
Yeah.
This is what a free moment is like. But he's in it like all the guys, and that there's just a constant surge of adrenaline. It feels when you're into it, and he presents that way.
Organizationally, you guys knew what to expect for the most part, but given the fact he had jumped around all year, World Juniors, Olympics, I mean, how much concern did you have about what he was going to have left in the tank when he finally got here?
Yeah, I think when he joined us, we had 8 games left. I think I would have more concern if we had 35, 40 games left. I think 8 is a good amount for him to gain the experience. And the saying that hindsight's 20/20. Well, to gain that hindsight, so now he goes into a summer of training, and he's had 8 games against good NHL teams and players. That he has that 20/20 hindsight coming into next season. He knows when he's training over the summer what it's like to play against guys of this caliber. So I think it's the right amount. I think it's a good amount. I was as excited as anybody that he wanted to go back to college. I thought that was the right move for his progression, and I feel that just a small portion of games right now, based on the season he's had with the Olympics and going to China. Not an easy place to go, the World Juniors and all that combined. I think it's all good. It worked out really well, and I do think the break will be nice for him. Put a little bit more weight back on and get after it again.
He's had no trouble. We always ask young guys about the speed of the game. He's had no trouble with the speed. What do you think is the big adjustment? Just the way guys convert on their chances or create chances quicker? Or?
Yeah, probably all of that, like how quick players can convert on a simple mistake. You have a stick on a puck and you move it 3 inches to the left, and the top players in this league are waiting for you to move it 3 inches, and you realize, ooh, it's kind of an aha moment. each one of those. I don't think speed is an issue, but learning how fast the speed is at this level, where if you give up a step, you might not be able to get it back before it's executed against you. And so, just pay a heightened attention to more details that he, I think, already knows. I think his base of details, positional knowledge, system awareness, how to, time and space is all really, really solid. That I think that each he can readjust immediately once he realizes, oh boy, I moved my stick a little bit too soon. He knows the next time not to do it, and we can see that, those little things happening within game. I mean, the next shift he literally goes out there, and highly unlikely for him to make the second mistake twice.
First day in almost a month where you guys aren't playing a game every other day, are you noticing an energy shift in practice? Are the guys kind of refreshed a bit?
Yeah, there's definitely an energy shift. They know they don't have to prepare for tomorrow. We obviously don't play for a couple of days, and that's something different and new. And they were able to have a little bit more fun. There's a little bit more breathing room out there. They wanted another drill. They didn't want a drill to end each drill. One more rep. So, on a game, if we were playing a game tomorrow, they would, I think, gauge, energy, expenditure. And today it was, they just wanted to keep going. So, as I said, the drill we added at the end was an add-on based on them actually wanting more.
Don, you usually don't get this opportunity because you're so busy. You're going to go see Rochester tonight?
I've seen Rochester a bunch. I don't know if I'm going to make the trip tonight, but I've been watching them on film, and we get them even the next day on our computer, which is really nice. I did see him last week. Byro's first game back, I thought he was good. I thought all the guys were good. So it is really nice to have Rochester this close, to hop in a car and be there in an hour and 10 minutes is very, very nice for us as coaches. You need to get a vision for guys. It's so much easier to coach guys when you can watch and get a vision for your guy, as it was easy for me with Tage Thompson this year. Having coached him prior, it was easy for me to see his capabilities and how to use them and utilize them. And that's what you try to gain, and I do anyway in my visits to Rochester.
Don, as far as Casey Middleton goes, we saw earlier this month, I guess it was, he really found a groove, but you've moved him around a bit. How hard has it been for him to find that rhythm that he's been?
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to ask him, I guess, on that. He's done a great job in my estimation. I mean, it is not easy. It's like we talked about Victor Olofsson. I sat here for 30 games, and you guys were wondering why he wasn't scoring, and it was just, as a coach, that he's not back to normal, but he's playing in NHL games, and I think the same is going to happen with Casey. We're not seeing, the true Casey Middleton. We're seeing him push through the ripple effect of a long injury, and I think he's doing a spectacular job in that. I've shifted him around. The first 10 games I didn't have him on the first power play, and he was exceptional with that. He knows and trusts that it's a bit of a process, and he knows that we know as coaches that he's going to keep getting to another level each and every day. So, as far as his level of where he feels he's at, I don't want to speak for him, but I do know that he's going to be a special player for us, and he's doing the right things right now to get to that level sooner than later.
Thank you.
Okay, see you guys.